Hi, dear friends. How do you do? I hope you had a fantastic day today. Or it's early morning, you go for the fantastic, brilliant day for you. Okay, today is the sixth class about antenatal session and how to manage antenatal program. I am Leila, senior consultant midwife from Iran, and I'm trying to start from basic midwifery skills for you. What I want to talk about that is that first of all, I want to tell you about midwifery, that if I want to share some of my experience that is more than 20 years. I'm not that much perfect, but I have some experience from different countries, different culture that may be very useful for you. As you know, midwifery is not only business. Midwifery is a passion. Midwifery is some special skills that make your spirit and your soul calm. You know why? Because it's some like Amazon. It's like a jungle of information, power, and emotion. So if you are looking for midwifery to think as a business or as an incoming job for you, you have to know the benefits and the spirit of this overwhelming job is priceless. So I hope you think about that don't worry if you are not getting enough income, or maybe you are not getting proper job, but you have to be creative and innovative. As you know, for example, I want to have an example from myself. According your midwifery skills and your midwifery passion, you have to create some midwifery business or field according to the place and situation you live to help to people. As a sample, I was producing some movie about water bird in Iran, because I want to show to people that water bird is not that much unsecure and it can happen in privacy for people. So I tried to make this movie. I made it, I produced it, and after that, when they published their movie, I got support from Iran government. Maybe at the start, there was many fear about that. They were saying to me that, how you want to show one naked mother on the water in the TV and public media? But as a midwife, you have to innovate the way and from different way to help to public, to mothers, through media or other available sources that you can achieve your goals through that. So don't fear, be courage and be brave to start up any field to help to the mothers through public training, through a small help as a doula or as a midwife to a mother during pregnancy and birth, or if you can be as a small informative desk or information desk for mothers and the families that are looking for that help. So it depends to the area that you can make these services available. It doesn't mean it should only happen in the hospital or birth center. It can happen in everywhere. So I'm trying to collect some of my media program from different countries, because it should be changed and have an English subtitle that you can understand. So it takes time, but I will try to publish some of my movie. That one of them, according respected bird and water bird, it published and is screened in Jagan Film Festival. It was very strange for them that suddenly some documentary movie, especially about water bird, is screening in such a big film festival. But it was very unique work, and the people were so surprised because they found, okay, so there is other way of making public awareness through some medical documentary film. So try to create as a midwife, as a doula, to help to mothers. As a midwifery help assistant, as a nurse, as a physiotherapist, as a childbirth educator, you can help to mothers and to all of the globes to develop their health, because it is priceless job. Just imagine, it is much overwhelming that even every income that you can earn, when you touch a baby at the time of the birth and you know yourself that much helpful that you could save life of the mother and a baby. So we are trying to start from basement of midwifery. We were talking about how to start antenatal session. And we need to work on that, how to make antenatal classes very fascinating and so attractive for couples. We talked about that, and now we are reaching that to this session, that how many terms you have to consider for your classes. So there is 6 terms that you have to consider for all of your antenatal class sessions. One important of that is about getting to know about your unborn baby. You have to make this session very, very dynamic and so much informative for the parents. I will try to talk about each session every night. Tonight only I'll talk about the first session, getting to know your unborn baby for parents. As you know, why we have to talk and consider one session only about this? Why? Do you have any experience or idea about that? How do you run in this session in your antenatal classes? You write for me. I want to know, because midwifery scope is different in different countries and different places. As you know, recent researches indicates that the development of the baby brains is affected by maternal, physical, and emotional well-being. So, some topics such as healthy diet, healthy lifestyle, and coping with stress are very important for us. So when we have to talk about this, when do you talk about these important things, about healthy diet, about well-being topics, about physical and emotional health? When you will talk about such these things? Shall we talk that first semester? Shall we talk in second semester? Or third trimester? What is your suggestion? Which time is the best time of training of these topics for the couples? Do you have any idea about a school midwife? In your countries, maybe you have different midwife services. For example, in Iran, we have some school midwives that they are training these topics from puberty time for girls. And I know in some countries that I worked, we have some public sector midwife that they make some special counseling, pre-marriage counseling, and teaching these important topics to the new married people and before married. Actually, we have some clinics that the new married couples, they go for test. So before their marriage test, first they should attend these classes and be aware about these important topics to make and structure their life according that, and then they go to married and start to have a baby. So how's running that clinics in your country? Please write your suggestion and experience. I want to learn from you too. So yeah, this is very important. These topics is very important. So these topics should be taught to mothers before first trimester of pregnancy. Actually, before she gets pregnant, we should teach them how to make this happen. They prepare their body, their emotion, their lifestyle, their mind, and then they start to get conceived. There is a scope, however, for antenatal group session to increase participants' understanding of how the newborn baby is affected by the mother's state of mind. So, I don't want you to make guilt in mothers who are experiencing some stress, because sometimes this stress is not under their control. They are living with domestic abuse, unable to speak English, or some of them isolated from family and friends, burdened with financial worries and this many issues that make them so stressful. But no, emphasize that every mother and baby are uniquely in harmony with each other and respond to each other's mood. So, the closeness of the relation is designed to ensure the survival of the baby. So, the topics that can cover under the heading of getting to know, it should be regarding how the baby's brain development happening during pregnancy. The other thing is you can focus on what the baby can see, hear, smell, taste, touch at the womb. You can talk about a state of pregnancy. And the other important topics is that what part the baby plays in the initiation of the labor and how recreating the experience of the uterus can comfort newborn baby. Relaxation can be taught as a skill to reduce adrenaline level. As you know, adrenaline level has too much big role in making a baby brain development happen, because this adrenaline level and optimize the uterine environment for the baby can make health benefit to the mother as well. So try to ask from mothers and fathers to consider that what life is like for their newborn baby in the womb. You can ask them, interact them in the class, what they think. Maybe they don't believe on such this thing like that. Ask them what they knew about their baby. Ask from the couples, what are the baby's pattern or walking and sleeping? Ask them to distribute and share their feeling. Ask them, for example, does the baby have particular likes or dislike? Ask them, what do you think? Does the baby have his own idiosyncrasies or no? How will the baby feel when she leaves the womb and in the born? Because maybe the mothers and fathers are not that much aware that the baby has such feeling at the time of birth when she is leaving the womb. So when they think about this issue, then they will come to the importance at the time and environment of the birth. You can ask them how can they change from womb to birth by made as easy as possible for the baby. So please think about these topics. Try to make role play and play on your own. Try to see how you can talk with parents and how you can explain these words for them to think about that. Thank you for watching me, and I hope I get more comment and suggestion from you. We know how to control our environment to give more help to mothers. So it is midwifery skill. I hope we can see you in our international webinar that's happening in 4th May with international speakers from all over the world. So if you are interested, you can send your email for registration for info@lilimcenter.com. Hope to see you again every time, every day in this time. See you. Thank you for your love and support. Bye.